All right, so let's compare the Oster against the Toshiba. So these are going to be two similar toaster ovens that have similar functions, but there are some obvious differences between the two. And the first being, you can see that this one is going to be a lot smaller than this one. So the Toshiba is going to come in at about 18 inches wide and about 12 inches depth. Now, if we look at the Oster, it's going to be closer to 22 inches wide and about 14 inches depth. So a lot bigger of an oven, as well as the fact that this is going to be taller. This is going to be about a foot, and this one is going to be about 10 inches. So really depending on a few things here, are you going to be cooking a lot? Probably this one. If you have limited space in your kitchen, probably this one. But let's go ahead and look at some of the details of each of these so you can make a better buying decision. So first things first, let's look over here at the Oster and we'll look at these settings. The Oster obviously does not have a screen. It's really going to be basic, your traditional toaster oven style. It's got up here your temperature, which you can go ahead and do all the way up to 450 degrees. Or you can slide it down here if you're just going to be keeping your food warm. Down here you've got the air fry option, broil option, toast option, bake, and turbo convection. Most of the time we're going to be using the bake and the air fry. That's just us personally, but you also again have the toast, broil, and the turbo convection. Down here you've got a couple of options. You can do what is just like the toast icon. So if you want to dial this up here to toast and then use this down here on toast, it usually comes out really well. If you want it to be a little lighter, you could just pull that down a little bit. The only gripe that I have about this is it's not going to be as detailed as the Toshiba, since this is going to be just a spin dial. The other one is electronic and you can set everything to very minute fine numbers, which is really going to help dial in your cooking. But if you don't like dealing with technology, then this one is probably going to be better. Okay, now coming over here to the Toshiba, you can see it does have a small screen here. So let's go ahead and activate the screen by turning the dial. And you can see pretty low tech. It's not going to be anything crazy. This is not like a smart toaster or anything like that. It's really going to be simple, small screen. All your functions are going to be under this function dial. So right now we are on the toast. Up here at the top left, you can see it says toast. If I turn it over, now it's bake, broil, pizza, cookies, defrost, reheat, rotisserie, and this does actually come with a rotisserie piece. So if you wanted to make a rotisserie chicken or kebab, anything like that, we can do rotisserie. Then we've got keep warm and convection. So a lot of the same functionality that the Oster has. The only thing that this one is missing is a technical air fryer selection, but I still feel like you can kind of get that air fry feel with this oven as well. It just is named a little bit different. Down here you've got your temperature, so if you want to slide this you can change the temperature nice and easy, and over here is the time. So just like I said with the other one, you're using this dial here and you're kind of just estimating, hoping that you're on the 7-minute or 6-minute mark. But with this one, you can really set that time to be very specific. If you know that it's going to take 27 minutes to cook your pizza, then you can set it directly to 27 and know that it's going to do that every time. So I do like the fact that this is a lot more dialed in, whereas this one, I guess this is going to be more for people who don't want to deal with any complicated type of technology. All right, now let's take a look at the inside of these. First, you can see that these have a beautiful French doors which open up nice and easy. You only really need to hold and pull one side because these are connected. And on the inside here, you can just see how large this actually is. There's so much room in here and you're able to do so much more with this one. Now, if we go over here, you can see this is going to be your traditional toaster oven where it's going to be a pull down. But the good thing about this, I like that this doesn't actually hit the countertop. They made it to where it pulls down and it's just going to hover slightly above that countertop, not damaging the toaster oven or the countertop. Now on the inside, you can see there are 3 levels. There's going to be 1 level right there, 1 level right here, and then 1 level right here. So you've got 3 different levels. It's kind of the same thing over here. You've got 1, 2, 3 different levels that you're able to put your trays in. since this is going to be the larger, you're able to put probably 2 trays in here and cook a little bit more. With this one, being the fact that this is a little bit smaller, makes it a little bit more difficult. Both of these are going to have a drip tray / crumb collector. So you could just pull this out, making it nice and easy to clean up. And then you can just throw it right back into the oven like that. So really simple. What it really comes down to is, are you looking for something that is a bit more simplistic and you're gonna be cooking more volume of food? I think this would be your best option. Or are you looking for something that is gonna be more specific, that you can dial in the temperatures and the type of cook, but you're really only cooking small amounts? Then the Toshiba is gonna be your go-to. So I hope that this helped you out. And either way, I would recommend both of these. They just have different functionality. It's kind of up to you.